Hello and welcome to Sunshine Fitness. Today we have a 25-minute session of 15 exercises, 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off each one. All you're going to need for this session is a sturdy chair, some water to hand, and an optional couple of hand weights. You can use dumbbells, or please feel free to use a couple of tins or bottles of water. Excellent. So, let's get started. Sitting back tall in your chair, we're going to take a deep breath in and out. As we do so, we're going to lift just one foot off the floor and lower down, taking deep breaths with each lift. Excellent. Beautiful. Just starting to warm the body up, raise the heart rate, and limber up the limbs. Excellent. We're now going to tuck the toes towards us and then flex the hands at the same time. So point and flex foot and hands. Excellent. And then let's rotate round, release any tension in the ankles, wrists, covering both directions. Excellent. Changing foot, and again the other side, rotating round both directions. Excellent. Again, let's just take the arms up ahead in a deep breath, and we're going to draw each elbow down towards the side of the body. That's it. Keeping the hips and legs still. Just bringing some length through the side of the body, getting the heart rate up. Excellent. Fingertips to shoulders, winding back the elbows. That's it. Just mobilizing through the shoulders. Superb. We're then going to pause and draw the elbows together and open across the chest. And at this point you can lower and lift your chin, breathing in and out. Elbows tap and open. Excellent. Arms out either side. We're going to reach side to side. Take the legs a little wider just to bring stability through the center of your body, rotating the wrists as you go. Arms at shoulder height. Beautiful work. Excellent. Lowering those arms back down, hands to hips, and we're going to march the legs, picking up the toes each time. That's it. Excellent. Moving into the quads, into the lower abdominal area, charging ourselves up for our session ahead. Beautiful. Excellent. And now draw the knee towards the chest, the elbows back behind you, and push forwards. That's it. We're going to do that on both sides, so as though you're pushing the heel away. That's it. Again, toes are drawn back, lengthening through the calf and the hamstring. Superb. We're doing 4 each side here. Excellent. Push those hands away. Lovely. Okay. And then to finish, we're going to lengthen through the lower back, lowering the chest towards the knees. Keep that chin lifted to maintain a nice open airway. And then one at a time, we're going to breathe up, drawing the arm above the head. That's it. Excellent. Superb. Just working through the upper back here, lower back. Excellent. And then a rotation through the spine, fingertips lightly touching one another as you draw an elbow behind you with a relaxed neck looking over your shoulder. Fantastic. And what a view to turn your head to see. Superb. Okay, hip opener. So we're lifting that knee and hands at the same time. Open the knee to the side, as well as keeping the elbows into the side, but really squeezing those shoulder blades together as you open through the chest. Lovely. Up, out, in and down. Beautiful work. Okay, and then back to the side, really getting the heart rate up here as we work into the side of the body, desperately pulling your t-shirt down, reaching one arm up and the opposite knee. So this really just brings some energy into the body, into the limbs, to prepare us, yes, for our 15 exercises. Well done, warm up complete. Do have some water. Check that the dog is okay, and let's get started. So, first exercise, pick up your sandy hand weights. And we're going to go into some knee lifts, resting those weights on the knees. So, into a really good strength move here. So this is helping just to build up the muscles around the top and front of the legs. That's it. So into those hip flexors, lifting up and being intentional about lifting the toes as you lift the knee. Feet are lazy and they'll just hang down. So really lift up each knee and each set of toes. That's it. Fantastic. Breathing through. And here we are going to be doing 4 knee lifts on each leg. Marvelous. And then back to our single knee lifts. This is no mean feat at all. Good work. Holding the weight to the chest. So our 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. Just going to show you now what this rotation looks like. So just hold the weight between your hands. That's it. And then just again, as we did in our warm-up to prepare for this exercise, just going to draw the elbow behind us, looking over the shoulder. Excellent. Again, sitting up tall, hips, knees and feet face forward as we just turn the body to the side. Excellent. Trying not to drop the elbows. It's really easy to have the elbows just kind of hanging down the side of the body. Try and just lift them up for me. That's it, as we pull each elbow back. And this is just some beautiful movement into the spine so that we can continue just to be able to kind of reach round, pick up things, grab for things, and keep our backs nice and safe. Excellent. So again, into that 20-second rest. And then this next one, we're going to be feeding the weight underneath the knees as we lift each leg in turn, drawing basically like a figure of 8. Okay. Quick little bit of sunshine on the toes as we twiddle the feet and then get moving. So just the point here is try not to crouch the chest down as you feed the weight underneath the knee. There's a real temptation to do that. Just to make it easy, our bodies want to take shortcuts, I know, can you believe it? But instead, we're going to keep that back nice and tall, and we're going to lift the knee up instead, and then pass that weight under. So your bicep muscles are working hard here to lift the weight each time, again, as are those quadriceps and the hip flexors. Lovely work. Have a breath. Water. And for this next one in our demonstration, we're going to be showing a rowing action as we lean back. So you have a gap between your back and the front of the chair. And we're going to push the weights, if you're using weights, away from the body as you just tip back against the chair. So again, you may find yourself tempted here to do a C curve with your back so that you round it, but we're going to aim to try and keep the back tall, pushing the hands away. If it's easier for you today, please just do one weight at a time. So you'd push left and then push right. That's it. Or again, just omit the weights altogether. You're doing a beautiful job. Well done. Excellent work. Okay. On to our 5th exercise. So we're revisiting what we did during our warm-up, and it is now a weighted hip opener. So again, please do feel free to leave the weights out of this. So we're sitting up, keeping some distance between our back and the chair. And one leg at a time, avoiding the dog as much as possible. We're opening the knee to the side. Please lead with the knee. Don't just lead with the foot out to the side, but it's the knee that guides out the leg. Excellent. This then really works into your muscles on the inside of your thigh. Doing a delicious abducting and adducting move here. Away from the center line of the body. Beautiful. That really helps to get the heart rate up. Excellent. Lovely. So we're going to give the lower body a little bit of a rest here, and just demonstrating minus the weights. We're going to be taking the hands out to the side and then drawing the elbows back in, which, with or without weights, is a lovely move on the back. That's it. Extend and draw in. Again, please feel free to do one side at a time, alternating each arm or both arms together. Drawing those elbows into the side of the waist and just feeling your shoulder blades drawing together behind you. That's it. Breathing through and nice and tall through the back. Excellent work. Beautiful. Last one. Well done. Oh, Kitsune's got something in her eyes. Lovely. Okay, so we are now going to be working into a row position. So we're going to have one hand on the knee, and then the other is going to lower and lift behind you to really work into the upper back. That's it. So you lower the chest, pull back the elbow, and return to an upright seated position. Lower, pull back the elbow, return to a seated position. Excellent. So this is superb for posture and just a strong back. That's it. Lovely. One at a time. So there's quite a bit of movement involved here. There's not a huge amount through the body, but you'll soon start to feel heat building up, which is just a great sign of our hearts working well, pumping that blood around the body. Beautiful. Okay, so readjust in your seat. Now we're going to use both the lower and upper body for this exercise. We're lifting the knee and taking the foot away from the body. So it's more than just a straightforward knee lift. It's almost like a slight sweep of the foot and knee forwards and backwards as we drive the elbow through and push the weight up and in front of the face. We're going to do 4 of these each side. This is targeting into many different muscle groups here. So the abdomens are working really well. Those abdominal muscles are contracting each time you lift that weight up. We've got the quadriceps working on the legs. Excellent. An extension there through the calf as you just slightly lift the foot. And the shoulders are working hard, bringing in some mobility. Beautiful. Up and through. Okay, resting there. Quick sip of water. On to our next exercise. Superb. So, showing hands free here. We are lifting a knee and clapping the hands underneath, or just tapping the fingers together. That's it. Beautiful, excellent. So again, another exercise where there might be a temptation just to round through the back or the shoulders, and we're aiming to keep the body tall and drive the knee up towards the chest. That's it. Excellent work. So these sorts of exercises cumulatively can help with the motion of climbing stairs, making sure that we don't catch our toes on the step, causing us to trip forward, but instead we clear each step well. Marvelous. Okay, so drawing your weight onto your lap, taking your hands together with or without the weight, we're going to be circling the weight round in front of us in both directions. So breathing through, excellent, nice and steady. So we're holding the weight away from the body and sweeping it round as though stirring a pot in both directions. If for any reason this feels a little bit too much for your shoulders or upper back, just keep your circle a lot smaller. You don't have to take it to an extended arm position. Beautiful. Well done. So again, we're now working into the core, into the upper back, the shoulders, the arms, and of course, helping our heart rate as we are working hard. Beautiful. Okay, picking up that second weight, demonstration minus the weights, option to use either hand weights or without. We're going to draw the elbow behind us, and you can take that elbow a little lower than the shoulder if that's more comfortable for you today. Beautiful. So you're pinching that shoulder blade behind you as you draw the elbow back at shoulder height. There may be a temptation here just to allow the elbow just to draw back next to your waist. Please try and lift and keep the elbow, that's it, to about nearly 90 degrees of your body so that you really get that work into the upper back. That's it. Again, this just helps work into the deltoids and the rhomboids on the back there. Marvelous. Okay. Nestling the weights into the hip flexors. Next exercise, we're going to be reaching an arm forwards and up. Lovely. So chest towards your legs as you reach the weight in front of you and then driving it above the head. If for any reason taking that weight above the head is really uncomfortable on your shoulder today, please just pause at that point and don't take it up and down. Just reach, pause, and then change arms. That's it. So this is a lower back extension here, so chest comes towards knees, just allowing some length through the lower back. We're weight bearing here, so that's just bringing in some strength to the shoulder joint, and that is quite a workout indeed. Excellent. So, leg lifts. So we're not just lifting the foot here, we're lifting the knee and then extending the leg out in front with an option of additional weight, just to really make sure that we get the most out of our workout today. So slow and steady, we're not speeding through it. And again, just do as many or as little as is comfortable for your body today. We want to challenge ourselves, but certainly not leave ourselves needing to lie down for the rest of the afternoon. So lift the knee, press that heel away, lift and lower. That's it. Steady breathing and just try and keep that back nice and tall. That's it. You can push it into the back of the chair at this point, full permission to sit back into your chair and relax. Excellent work. So, our rotation here, building on that work into the back today, we're now going to take the elbow behind us, extend the arm, draw it in, center, and then change sides. If this feels too much weight on the shoulder by extending behind you, please leave the hand weights out of it, or change to a lighter pair if you have them. Excellent. Sometimes something can look easier than you actually find it, so be kind to yourself. Again, challenge, but don't over push yourself. We're going to look after our joints and take care of them, and they will take care of us. That's it. and rest. You're doing such a good workout here. We're packing a lot into our 25 minutes. So single weight for this next section. We're going to start on just one leg, so not alternating, as we take a lovely rainbow out to the side with the knee and back to center. So breathing through, out to the side and back. We're going to be doing 4 on each leg. Don't worry, I'm just tapping her abs ever so lightly. There's no pressure happening there to her. That is the dog I'm referring to, just in case, because I do appreciate she blends into the sand so well. You may wonder what I'm talking about. Yes, unlike me that's standing out in all of those colours, Kitsune blends in beautifully. Excellent. Just pop her little bowl of water in front of her. Quick belly rub. She's good to go. Okay, so relaxing through the shoulders. We are coming towards the end here. We are finishing strong with an alternating knee lift and arm lift. So demonstration out of the way, water bottle out of the way, lift and lower each knee and arm. The way to modify this is either just leave the arms out and do the knee lift, or do the arms and no knee lift. Or if it aggravates the shoulder in any way, push the weight forwards instead of up. Excellent work. This really is a full body seated workout. Well done indeed. Pop those weights down. Lengthen the legs, sitting back and tall in your chair. Let's move into a final stretch. So pointing and flexing through the feet, bringing some length to the legs. Breathing deeply. Excellent work. You've done such a great session here today. I want to make sure that we leave you stretched and relaxed. So lifting one leg at a time and one arm. That's it. Stretching from fingertips down to toe tips, opposite sides of the body. Beautiful. Draw the knees together, holding the back of your right leg with both hands. We're going to circle the toes around one way and the other. That's it. Lift the knee to the chest, drawing it in for a glute stretch and lower down. Again, changing legs, holding the back of your thigh with both hands, fingers interlinked, rotate the foot round. Beautiful. Drawing the knee towards the chest, release the foot to the floor. Arms out in front, fingertips touching at the center and then opening up. So there's a bend in the elbows here at all points. It's as though you've got a big blow up balloon or water bottle between you. Now, using my sense of humor here, I decided to do the movement of serving the cup of tea. I didn't have a cup of tea, I just had a tea bag. So just to prove my point of how far behind we reach, you can tell how far I'm taking my tea back. Oh my gosh. So that's it, we're just lifting the arms up and now reaching forward. We could be taking this a little bit too far, but as long as the exercises are taking place, that's fine. So reaching that arm nice and long, lengthening through the back and the arms. Pop your tea down, sitting up tall in your chair. We're now going to move on to the neck. Relaxing the shoulders and gently tip the ear towards the shoulder. Breathing in, relax through the rest of the body. Lower the chin towards the chest, up and lower down. Side to side, looking out to sea, and into the mountains. Excellent. Deep breath in and out. Arms up and down. Beautiful. Rest the back of the hands on the legs, and we're going to finish with a full body squeeze. So feet, arms, legs, shoulders, elbows, tummy, squeeze tightly and release to settle back into a moment of relaxation. Eyes closed, and take a deep breath as we just allow all of that hard work to settle into our bodies. Heavenly Father, I just thank you for every single person that's joined us today. Bless them and keep them. May your face shine upon them and their families, and bless their health. In Jesus' name, amen.